I have tip number 4 for you today in my tips, 31 tips to becoming a more successful reseller. And this is really on any platform. So my name is Marion, and let's get to number 4. So number 4 is be specific about where you put your items online. So research, does it do better on now? You may just be starting on one platform, but still research, because you may have something that would not sell on Poshmark but will sell on eBay in a minute. So you know not to buy it if you're only selling on Poshmark, unless it's really dirt cheap. So, and I did write this down, so let me just look what I put there. Blah, blah, blah. Consider the fees, audience, and the reputation of the different marketplaces that you choose to sell on. See if they have customer service type things, where they'll take care of things if they get lost. Whichever one you think is going to be the best return on your investment. So I know that certain things sell on Poshmark. And since I am on Poshmark and Mercari, and I also have a few things on Depop and on Facebook Marketplace. So maybe I know that if I have shelves, pretty little wooden shelves or shelving or tools, bicycles, Facebook Marketplace is the way to go. Now, they also have Mercari Local now. So for certain things like that, I don't know if you can only choose local, but that would be good if you could, because then you can sell the bigger things also. So I know that things are going to sell on Facebook like that, even some kids' toys. And you know that the person's going to come and pick them up. They won't have to pay for shipping. You don't have to, make it a lot. So you know it's local. That I know those type of things sell better for me on there. On Poshmark, I know things like, believe it or not, this is what I'm finding out. Ornaments, vintage. I know most people don't say that, but vintage ornaments specifically, and some vintage jewelry sold for me on Poshmark this year. And that doesn't mean they'll sell for you, but this is what worked for me this year. And then Mercari, I sold a lot of my fairy necklaces. I think I sold more fairy necklaces than other things on Mercari. It's very rare for me that something sells on Mercari, though something just did recently. But I know that if I keep putting that type of item on, that will sell for me there, but not quickly. And on Poshmark, it just all depends on the month, the year, the season, the trend. eBay, I hear everything sells, but clothes, I think, sell better on Poshmark. It depends, though. Like, I'm going to be putting the bundles together. I'm hearing they'll sell better on eBay, so I'll let you know once I do that. And then I know some people sell on Craigslist, and those would be the same type of things you'd sell on Facebook Marketplace, I guess, because I used to sell on Craigslist years ago. And there's Depop. I know I have to have a specific type of clothing because it's a younger group and they're in trend. So you just learn what sells on each platform. And like I said, it might be totally different for you than it is for me or someone else, but you'll learn as time goes on. You certainly can watch YouTube videos to see what sells for other people on those platforms, but just know that it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to sell for you too, at least at the same price. I know I watch Ryan and why am I forgetting? I love this couple to death and I'm forgetting one of their names. All right, well, Jack. Sorry, Jack. I watched them, and they will see something at the Goodwill bins, and they'll give it to the other person because they'll be like, this doesn't sell on mine, but he can sell it, So it's always going to be different. And they're in the same house and they're selling different things because that's what works for them. But research it a little bit, because I'm sure, because I researched it, but that was a while ago. So I am researching it again now the last few days. But when I researched it a while ago, there were definite differences in what sold on different sites. So I still researched it, and I will research it again because it might have changed up a little bit. I'll go by what's selling for me, and then I'll certainly listen to what other people are saying. So if you like this was a longer tip. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring that bell if you want to get more content like this, and give a comment. I love hearing from you. I love knowing that I'm at least hitting one person. Well, not hitting you. I'm at least, maybe helping or just amusing one person out there. And I hope to see you very soon. I'll be back with tip number 5 tomorrow. And I think there'll be a video coming out before this or right after about my thrift haul at Thrifty Shopper. So if you liked anything from this pile, you'll see it in there. See you soon.